Let's see which type of tier list video will be. Okay, so let's start with North Korea. And just several miles away from South Korea, we have the one and only country full of dictatorship and censorship. From there, we have Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of North Korea. Basically in North Korea, there has been a lot of poverty, lots of crazy laws like not wearing any jeans, watching or listening to any media outside of the country. And let's not forget about not watching any Squid Game and not listening to K-pop music. I mean, that's a dangerous country to visit or live in my entire life. As someone who has the American citizenship, I am grateful that I'm not gonna go there or live. So, we're gonna give this country a bad tier. Then we have Iran. Just like North Korea, it is famously known as the country of men's freedom, except for women. It has been a huge nightmare for these people after the 1979 revolution, in which Iran used to be a monarchy at the time. As much as it got worse, the country itself still has the same Islamic regime that a lot of women tried to rebel against it, but they got arrested or even killed. So just like that, we're gonna get this a bad tier again. In Russia, on the other hand, it used to be a communist country that has once been the USSR. After fighting against the Nazis from the Brits and Americans at the time, Russia eventually became strict and caused the Cold War. Then the USSR collapsed and formed these independent countries in 1991. But it didn't end there. Putin insistently wants more land like the USSR did, and a lot of people started to rebel against him. But they got arrested numerous times. There has been a lot going on in the war in Ukraine, and Russia is fighting against them. For this, I'm just gonna put a meh tier for this one. While Ukraine is facing the war against Russia, Ukraine is famously known for its agricultural production, as well as their tasty food and history. This country is famed for its remarkable architecture, historic landmarks, and warm hospitality. But that's not the case anymore because, again, there's an ongoing war that's happening right now. So for this, I'm just gonna put on the okay tier. Ooh, Le France! Famously known for the iconic Eiffel Tower built in Paris, and also for the Mona Lisa painting by some random Italian artist at the Louvre. Not gonna lie, I've been to Paris 2 times in my life. One in 2009 and the other time in 2022. I know that in France have this one and only Disneyland in Europe because when I went there, I had a lot of fun about playing around all these parks and visiting there at least twice. So for this one, I'll just give it a nice tier. The Netherlands is one of the most powerful countries in the European Union. They have bikes in the entire history, lots of tulips, lots of windmills, and the Netherlands has these celebrities that I usually follow. And they are Cas van der Pol and Joost Klein. So yeah, let's put this a super tier. Next we have the good old US of A. As someone who's Italian American, I love America the way it is. Not because of politics that's happening right now, but it's because it has a huge land territory of all the 50 states. And also have the right to travel around the area with no issues whatsoever. Everything has its own opportunities for any other YouTubers like me, and lots of celebrities kinda live there. Despite the high cost of living, the ongoing political discussions, I'll put this as super tier. UK, Your Majesty, mind if you get a cup of tea? Of course, the UK is famously known as the origin of the imperial system. The country has itself a family monarchy, which is the House of Windsor, fish and chips, the British Sterling, Big Ben, and hell, I still have one of those British Sterlings in my room. And of course, Doctor Who. So yeah, the country is great. I've been there once, so super tier. Ireland. Let's go gambling! Not only is famously known for the legendary Leprechaun of Luck, but it's also famous because of the Irish pub, the economical miracle, and the infamous peaceful treaty in 1998. Now, since I'll be going there, and a lot of people truly recommend this place, why not give this a super tier? Italy. Oh sì, la mia cara Italia! 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 I get the pizza, pasta, and the game Mafia? Pfft, nah, I'm just kidding. It's not like that. Let me explain. Italy has its unique history, like the Roman Empire, Dante Alighieri, the discovery of America, the Italianification, fascism, the Italian mafia, the spread of COVID-19, and for entertainment, we have Sanremo, the Italian musical festival. So let's give it a nice tier.
But Benji, why did you give your homeland a nice tier instead of a super tier?
Calm down, calm down. Let me explain why I had to do that for a reason. I hate high temperatures! So, that's all. That's the tier list, folks. If you want to see more of these tier list videos that I made, please let me know in the comments for more suggestions. So, see you later, guys!